everyone, it's Renee here, and I have been lucky enough to be invited by Tracie Fox to her Creep on June event, and I've been lucky enough to get my hands on her Halloween Mega Matchbox Minis Digi, and I get to have a play with it today. So I thought we'd play together. So I've cut pretty much everything out except for a few pieces that were sacrificed to the badly fuzzy cut items god. But we won't talk about those ones. But as you can see, even with a couple of lost to the way of the bad scissoring, we have heaps of stuff to play with. So what I plan to do today is make a box, and then in the box I want to put in lots of little tags, and I'm planning to make a masterboard to make the little tags. So I'll just pop the box in the tray over there. So what I've done so far is all the other boxes that you could make up into lovely boxes, I have cut into segments like this. So if this is one of the whole boxes, and instead of making it into a box, I've cut each panel apart like this. You'll have to excuse my son in the background, who's very happy. Oops, hello Larry. Got cords everywhere, sweetie. Careful, you're sitting on the paper. Better have clean paws. Yeah, I know. And you're just going to scratch some fur all over my work. Thanks for that. We needed fur. Oh, you've just dribbled all over me. Thanks for that, Larry. Alright. I'm sure he's probably casting a massive shadow, but we'll try and work around it. So I don't need those little squares. Now, like I said, this pile here is all the boxes, all the well, not all the boxes, there are a couple I played with. Let's remove Larry. Let's remove all the fur, some of the fur, a touch of the fur, and I'm going to use these pieces to make the masterboard background. So let's play some Tetris, shall we? I'll be showing my age with that. I don't know if Tetris is still a thing. So I'm just going to randomly pick pieces. And look, he did make a mess. Oh well. This is just a little spot. And still fur. There's fur everywhere. Right, starting up here. Let's put this here. Like that. And then this one. Like that. Okay. And this one. I'll pop this part on fast forward so you can just watch it come together. Harry, you're back. Do you need a box? Hold on. No, 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 not that box. What about this one? This one's empty. Come over here. Too small? Too small. Alright. I guess you're in that box. For the moment. Larry, sweetheart, people want to see what I'm doing. I know people want to see you too, but they can't see anything right now. Alright, that'll do for the first one. I'm going to pop this aside and let it dry for a few minutes while I put this box together. Oops. So I'll pop that over there, and as you can see I've still got heaps left, so I could probably do a whole nother one if I wanted to. Okay, so I need to start by scoring all the fold lines. So that's the sleeve for the Matchbox. Shouldn't say box too loudly, I'll probably summon cats thinking they can sit in it. And if you know about cats, doesn't matter how small the box is, they're going to try and fit in it. So before I assemble this, I just want to pop a little ink around where the edge of the bottom of the box is, because when these fold down and I put the base in, if I haven't folded it perfectly and I have a little gap, I don't want to see any white, so that's why I'm just doing a little inking on that side. Oops. I'm just going to use the whole ink pad. Alright. That should be enough. So, just going to fold all of my folds and press them just to make sure they're all ready to go. I might also ink the inside of the Matchbox sleeve, so when you open it and you see part of the inside, it's not going to be white. Okay, so let's assemble this part. Hello, Puggy. Getting visits from everybody today. You gonna sit on the glue paper? Of course you are. That's what you like to do. No, you can't be in the video today. You can't be just a head in the video today. No. Alright, pop down. I'll feed you after. Okay, I'm going to start doing some gluing. I'm going to use a glue stick. I might actually get a fresh one. That one's pretty much out. Glue stick. Puggy, you're back. You can stay over there, sweetheart. Right, first of all, on the short end, just glue stick and fold. Use a tissue just to wipe off any excess glue. Same on the other short end. See, Puggy's trying to get his head in the shot. Move over here a bit. Okay, just going to fold those in. I'm going to just make sure, I'm just making sure that I've got them straight along the top. It's just going to make it easier when I have to put them under these flaps. If they're kind of poking up like this, I'll probably not fold it right, not glue it in the right place. Okay, good enough, good enough, good enough. Now I'm going to put glue all over both of the longer... Puggy, it's just your head again. Sweetheart, you need to move over. Yes. Glue all over both parts like this. I'm going to press each side in and just move it to its position, and then fold over and press with this tool. Now, even though I did the whole inking and pressing, you can see a little bit of white here from the bottom of my flap, so I should probably ink those too. Puggy, sweetie, I don't know if I can. Let me see. I've got a tiny little paintbrush here. Let's see if I can make it work. Bit of ink. Ink. Puggy. Ink. Look at that. Better. Okay, so this time, before I glue, I'm just going to take that dark colour and do the bottom edges of these flaps so they can't stand out like that. Okay. Pug, are you blocking the entire video? Hop down. No. Okay, glue again. Apologise for the lack of viewing with Pug. He's clearly starving. He's only had 427 meals today. Clearly not enough. Okie dokie. That's come together nicely. Now, I did print the box on 250 GSM card, so it's nice and sturdy. Okay, where did I put the top? Here we go. I still need a bit of glue paper. Come back to me. Okay, and on this one, I'm going to put glue on this piece here, and then I'm going to fold it over and do this. Fold it together. Right, let's see how well I fold it. Here we go. Oops. Ta-da! Oh, so pretty. Alright, so now we want to... Oh, I've got this piece that can be the bottom of the box. Although with all my inking in there, it technically doesn't need it. That would go in nicely like that. In fact, I've put it in such a way that I probably won't get it out again now without any glue. Oh well, it's in there now. Unglued. It's never coming out. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now I wish I hadn't put the bottom in the box because I could have used that to size the tags. Let's start by trimming the edge off all of this. Oh, so cool. Alright, so let's measure our box. On the inside, so 7.5 centimetres by 5, and I want to make it a bit smaller, 7.5 by 5. So I'll just go a couple of mil under 7.5. Hello, Bucky, you're back. So I'm doing 7.5, silly, don't. I'll just do 7. That'll give us plenty of room. No, Puggy, I'm doing stuff. Pen, I need a pen. Alright, I'm just going to put a mark there. Do the same on this end. 7. Then I'm going to cut that there. And then I'll do 4.5. Here. 4.5 here. Did I say it was 5 or 5.5? It's 5, yep. So 4.5. So space. Oh, didn't need to draw that line, but I've done it now, so whatever. There. Okay, so that's 1. Let's then use this to mark out the other. In fact, before I make this any smaller, let's use this to mark out the rest of them. Let's turn these all over and have a look at what we've got. I like how that's got the crow on it, the raven. That one too. Very cool. So some of them I've cut a bit wonky, as you can see, but we'll fix that as we go. So let's start with this one. So I will, yeah, way off. Tidy this up. Excellent. Now let's have a look at some of these awesome little elements. So got a raven right there. That's kind of cool. I like that. I think this little cat is cute too. Oh, I like him a lot. I like that. That's been decided, that's the one. Ink his little edges. Now I could just make these all flat, or I could use a little bit of some thicker double-sided tape and make it a bit more 3D. And because we've got this whole box to fill, I might just do that. So in order to not mess up his tail, I might put something else under him at the same level that his tail can rest on. So let's find something else. We could actually just use another piece of the box offcuts that I have, and just put that up a little higher. Let's see how that looks. So if we put that up a bit higher and his tail rests on that, if we make it just a little bit smaller, yep, I like it, that's the plan. Okay, first I need to straighten that edge up. Decide I want to cut it about there. Like that. Do I need to trim any more off it? Oops, breaking the cat's tail. Let's cut it down just a bit more, like that. Okay, inking. Black. Okay. Bit of double-sided tape. That, and then a bit of tape down the middle of the cat's body. I forgot this stuff gunges up my scissors. Don't use your good scissors. Not that these are my good scissors, these are my $2 shop scissors. Alright, a bit of glue on his tail, a bit of glue paper, off cut, glue on the tail, pop him down there like that, pop his tail down. So cute. Now, let's see if I've got a tiny little element I can put on here. Oh, so many cute things. Look at this. Maybe that goes on there. That kind of looks cute in the background, like it's a shelf. Maybe I should have put the cat a bit lower, but I like it. I'm going to put that on there. I like it a lot. Now, I'd originally thought I'd cut out the tag shapes, but I think I'll leave it square, maybe. Or I could round the edges at the top and it could be a little bit tombstoney. Spoilt, don't know what to do. Let's ink the edges so I can at least think about it while I'm looking at how it looks with a dark edge. I think I still want maybe a word or a number. Ooh. Could cut that down a bit. Put that on there. Right, I'm going to go with the scaredy cat. I'm going to trim it down. Do I want to leave it whole and put it... I don't want to lose his tail. I'm just going to trim it. Put it up the top. Come on, cat. I can't pick it up. go. So like that. Scaredy cat. Love it. Alright. Glue. And glue. So cute. I'm going to leave that one just as is. So that's number one. Let's put him in the box. Let's make another one. So this one goes this way. Let's straighten it up. What I might do is just go off camera and straighten them all up, so you don't need to watch me do this for everyone. I'll be back. Alright guys, I didn't do them all, I just did a few. But I've also inked the edges off camera too, so these are the ones that we'll do. And hopefully that will probably fill the little box. So let's do this one with the crow. I like it lots. I think it's crow. Could be a raven, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to put it on fast forward guys so you can watch me put the tags together. I literally took ages picking some elements, so I'll have chopped some of that out, but enjoy the process of me putting together these tags. Perfect. Nice little gift for a friend, or little cards that you can string to your Halloween treats with a little message on them. Let's have a quick look at what all we made. So we've got this one with the Be Very Afraid, the Spooky, the A Bit Batty, another Spooky, Haunting Works, Be Afraid. I love this one. I can't decide which of these two are my favourite, but one of these is my favourite, I think. Anyway, those were fun to make. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and a big thank you to Tracie for letting me play with her digital and inviting me to her Creep on June, and for letting me have a play with this kit. I think it was the mini Matchbox. Let me find it. There it is. It is the Halloween Mega Matchbox Minis. So, highly recommend this. It's really inspiring. Making those little tags to fit in this box was great. But I'm going to go back and do another masterboard and make some bigger tags and use some of these bigger elements and some of these doors, I reckon. Be sure to check out the description box. There is a list there of all the lovely people that have been invited to do the Creep on June. You know, help support them all. They're all doing great work. Anyway, thanks again, Tracie. Thanks again, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.